Good morning, guys. Well, today we are taking the time to prep for the future forecast tomorrow. If you guys are part of Trade Confident, you know every Wednesday we go over a comprehensive overview of the market, showing on-chain metrics where the institutions are kind of positioning themselves relative to retail traders. It's very important to watch that, and we're going to be going over the live trades that we're in. So I thought today on Tuesday I would give you guys a little bit of an update of what we're going to be talking about. So we are currently in a silver leveraged position. We were calling out at around $55. That was probably going to be the bottom. And I got to give credit. Matthew from Ancient of Days, he's a friend of mine, and he definitely called this out prophetically. So we definitely allow the prophetic to enter into our analysis as well as our future forecast. And honestly, the best entries I've ever received was from hearing the Lord in my quiet time. And that's just the truth. Regardless if people like it or not, or if I understand it or not, that has just been the truth. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, okay? So currently, our AGQ, I know I'm showing this on silver, but I want to keep AGQ private for our members. I'll show you guys this tomorrow. Our AGQ position is up $2,098.72 this morning. And we also have a Bitcoin short position open. Because if you guys have been watching the videos, and silver is getting pretty bullish, guys, the strongest resistance line that we had on silver is now broken. So we actually sold 40% of all of our silver here. We took a pretty substantial profit on that. We made about 154% on that silver because this was our break-even entry down here. And we have positions that we're entering into the market. Now we're going to manage that up into more profit and look to take profit on that. So far this year, I have secured $198,000 in trading, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm not a signal providing service, but I do share all of what I do in our membership. If you guys want to grab a movie ticket into the theater of my life in the description. So I've been telling you guys on YouTube here, I've been talking about this a lot. And I came out with a video yesterday about this where I said, it's okay if price heads up here, but I do think this is going to be a failed bull flag. And so far, we are getting the first of the second prediction. The first prediction was where we could come back down here, we could break and retest about 63.6 and potentially head back up, or we're just going straight back down. So if we do see a move back down here, target number one sits at 57,000. And then we got a target down here at 52,000. So what we're going to do tomorrow in the future forecast is kind of look at where I think things are going, but we're going to pull out our cycle data. What does the Bitcoin cycle data tell us we should be expecting? As well as I think I gave you a brief look at this yesterday, but we have the metrics to actually look at where Bitcoin and other altcoins are expected to be based off a projection model that we created. I'll actually show this to you guys a little bit. It's kind of fun to show you this, but this model is so stinking accurate that we developed this recently and we ran it on a back test. So if you go to 2022 in January and you look at this actually, part of this data was baked into it. So I want to be true about that. But what this was able to tell us was where the expected low was expected to be in the market and where the high was expected to be. And we have what's called a deviation band here, where we expect price to stay within. Now, if you take this is the crazy part. If you take this and you actually look at this on XRP and you look at what happened previous cycle, guys, the price action, I'm not here to say it was perfect. That's not true at all. But it was interesting how the lows and the price actually fairly tried to snap back to the middle line, no matter where price was at. It liked to come back to that zone. So what we're going to do is we can take this model and actually project it into the future and tell us where the bottom is expected to be for things like XRP and other coins. So this is just like the absolute tip of the iceberg. There's literally like 20 metric charts I could pull out tomorrow. So I'm trying to decide which ones to show, but I'll show you guys the ones that are the most relevant, that I think are most action oriented, because I'm trading. This isn't a flex or anything. I'm trading with a $1.2 million cryptocurrency account. I don't have time to play games with you guys. If it's important information, I want to see it. If it's not, I'm not wasting your time. I'm not sending you an email. So if it's market moving data, then I want to know about it because I'm here to make money, and I think you may want to know about it as well. So when you guys do sign up for a membership and you guys watch this tomorrow, please, first thing you guys should do, actually even before watching the future forecast, which is going to be posted on the front page here, go to the recent updates that I do here. I'm actually showing you guys every entry and exit that I take in the cryptocurrency market, as well as showing you guys all of the on-chain data and what we call extreme premium charts. This is governing every single move I make. Remember that song? Every breath I take. I'm not going to be watching you though, so don't worry about that. So if you guys want to jump in here, I would actually just start by the cycle timing updates. And then after that, tomorrow, take a look at the future forecast. I haven't told this to our members yet. If you guys are watching, so you probably know this for the first time. What I think I'm going to probably do on Wednesdays is have our team actually edit probably the first 2 or 3 minutes of the future forecast and just post it here on YouTube so you guys can get an idea of what it's like to be in a future forecast. It's kind of different than the YouTube videos we post here. And what I can also do in that is kind of give you guys an overview. If you guys are like, I have never heard of Trade Confident before, I can give you an overview of what I'm going to talk about in the future forecast, because these videos are I don't fool around with time. Like, we are going from chart to chart to chart to chart. I'm not here to waste your time, but these can sometimes go 30 to 40 minutes. It's fully comprehensive, and we don't waste time because I don't have time to waste, okay? But I want you guys to have the data that I think you need to make good decisions. I'm probably going to release the first 3 or 4 minutes of that tomorrow here on YouTube and then fade it out at the end. And if you think it's interesting, feel free to grab a membership. So I think we're going to start trying to do that on Wednesdays, just to give you guys a heads up. So watch that tomorrow if you're not already subscribed. And if what I talk about or what I say I'm going to talk about sounds interesting, then, grab a membership. Last thing, if you do grab a membership, please don't go to our website. Go to the link in the description. It gives you guys 25% off. So bless yourselves with that. Okay, guys? I'm excited. This future forecast is going to be pretty sweet tomorrow. We're going to go over live positions that we're in. If you want to join us in those, talk to your CPA, talk to your financial advisor. You can do whatever you'd like. But I'm going to give you guys an update of where we're at, because I think these are going to do very well here coming up. So I'll give you guys an update on that tomorrow. All right, guys. Membership's links in the description. Jake will come out and talk to you guys about our indicators today on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the future forecast. Bye-bye.